Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. So today we are going to be learning how to implement video audio call in our mobile application. So we are going to be building for Flutter app today. And here is so the platform we are going to be using is ZEGOCLOUD. So if you don't know about ZEGOCLOUD, you can easily just go to ZEGOCLOUD.com and check out ZEGOCLOUD. So ZEGOCLOUD is a platform. It's a build powerful interactions apps with voice, video and chat API. So they offer voice services, video services, and also some other API service like chat features here. So if you check alongside, check the website, so you will see some of the services that they offer: video call, voice call, live streaming, in-app chats, cloud recording, AI effects, superboard, and so on. So I'll just scroll down to see um, some of the things that they have here. So you can see them here. We have gaming and education for live commerce. These are some of the things that you can use them for. If you are building a social media app, of course, in case you want to use a chat features or video call, voice call, of course, so you can use their service. Okay. So the first thing that we need to do is this. In case you don't have an account, you can just sign up here. But for me, I already have an account, so I can sign in here. So while this is signing in, so I'm going to create a new project. So I'll go to my terminal and cd dash dash to go back to the document, and then we Flutter create call app. So just use name it call app, and that's it. So this should create a new project for me. Now it's been created, so I can open it from my document. So this should be in my document. So let's look for call app. This here it is, and that's it. So we have our new project here, so you can go to the main.dat file. So for now, let me clean up this project. I'm just going to leave this and this. So I'll just leave it same. Clean up all of this. Remove this. Okay, let me remove this also. I'll remove all the code here. Alright. So I'm going to create my stateful widget. So I'm going to call it the home page, which I have here, my home page. And then I don't need to take any parameters. I'll just remove this, and that's it. So we have our blank project. So now so after, in your case, I already have an account with ZEGOCLOUD. So in your case, what you need to do is to sign up. So once you sign up, then they will direct you to the sign up page where you fill the form, and then you will land in the same page which I'm going to, after you fill the form, and then some of the onboarding which they are going to ask you, some questions that they are going to ask you, like submitting your mobile phone number and so on. So for me, I'm just going to sign in. Okay, so okay, so this should work now. Okay, so I'm signing in. So the first thing that you're going to see after you've completed your onboarding, so this is the dashboard. This is what you're going to see. In my case, I have a test project here, so you're not going to have anything here. So the first thing that you need to do is you create a new project. So now what I need to do is I can create a new project here. So you add a new project, and what's the select the use case that you want to use here. So we have voice. The one we want to use is voice and video call. So you can check other ones here. So you'll see some of the other things that you can use here, some of the use cases. So now we click on next. So now we've selected the use case. Now let's call the projects. Okay, let's call the project's name call app. Let me see if I can use another call. Yeah, okay. So we can call this call app. So and then so there are two ways of getting started. We offer various scenarios based on pre-built SDK and so on. So this is what we're going to go with. We are going to go with the UI kit. So the UI kit is just they already built all the features which you need to use inside of the SDK. So it's a package which we can download from from pub.dev and use it on our project. So you can check more about it with okay, let me create this first. So I'll start with the UI kit. So in case you want to do some custom stuff, this is that's when you're going to use the other package. So now our app is being created. Okay, so now this is our app. So now build your app. We are building for Flutter. You can select Flutter. Then all we need to do is we're only using the one-on-one call. So that's has been selected. So we can select some of these because this requires premium subscription. So and then the next thing we do is to save and save and start to integrate. Okay. So now we have our quick start here. So and we can click on the quick start. Okay, now here is our app ID. So these are the information which we need to store. So first of all, we copy this information, then we go to our what's it called. So we can have them right in. Or so let's create a new screen. You can call it so STF or let's use a stateless widget. So call page. So on this call page we can have, actually let's make it so that we can store it inside of a state. So and we can say final app ID. So of course it's going to be a string. So we check the type, automatically to be a string. So and then we have app signing also. We can also use this final app signing. So and then we copy this and paste also. So now we have our app ID and then app signing. So the next thing we need to do is we can just click on quick start, and we're going to see the source code which we're going to use there. So also you can, it's still the same thing. This is the documentation of what you need to do right here, so which is a quick start that we have here. So in the quick starts, so this is the things that you need to do. So now the first thing is we need to install the ZEGOCLOUD package from pub.dev. So we can copy it, this package here, and we go to our terminal. We run, then we paste this, and then we click enter. So this is going to download the package from pub.dev inside of our perspective YAML. So here you see it will appear right here. So this is it here. So and then the next thing that we need to do is inside of our call page, so which is the page that we created, the screen we created in the main.dat file. So we are going to, now this has been downloaded, so we can go to our call page, and then we can return so if you follow what was here, so we can return ZEGOCLOUD, this pre-built call. So we can just copy this, and then we can copy this, and then we paste here. So we can fetch, the package. So let's import the package. So this is the package. So now also, so now these are the required parameters which we need to set. We need to set our app ID, app sign-in, user ID, username, and call ID. So so we already have our app ID and app sign-in. So what we need to do is you can use our app ID here. So this is going to be of type integer, so we can just remove this here. And so this also will automatically be an integer, so just like you see here. So that's it. And then also the app sign-in, also we need to use our app sign-in is of type strings. So this is it. So now the user ID, we are going to be generating a user ID, and then the username also. Or we can just pass the username from the screen which we are going to be building. So also the call ID, also we'll need to get the call ID from the user also. So now we have our SDK installed, and then we've called the package here. So we'll set our app ID and then app sign-in. So then we have some few things to do now. So if you look at this, after you've gotten to this part, then we have some configuration we need to do to Android and then also iOS. So in my case, I'm using iOS right now. So what I need to do is just come here, and if you're using, if you're beginning for Android also, of course you can just follow what was there, and then you add all of these things that was added here in your Android folder. So for me, I'm just going to use the iOS here. So and all I need to do is to copy this part. It says we should paste it in iOS port file. So this is our iOS, and then we'll go to the port file. So and you'll notice where we need to paste it in, which is inside port install, do installer, so which is this is the part which you are installing it, and then paste is right here, and that's it. Then the next thing that we need to do is to set the permission, so which is going to be inside of info.splist file. We copy this, and we go to run now, and then we have our info.plist, and then we can paste it at the top here. And that's it. So I think these are just the two things that we need to do. So for this disable build libraries, of course this is already going to be disabled in this file, but let's try it out. So we go to iOS, and then we open our Xcode. So this is the Xcode here. So we click on the runner, and then we'll go to build settings, and we click on all combine. So and then we search for build, what was it, research for, I mean, build libraries for distribution is what we need to look for. So build settings, and let's see very well. So this is the runner that we need. Yeah, of course. So you can just filter build settings. So we are going to go to build options, okay, and then this is where we have the build libraries for distribution. So it's already on now, so that's it. So now we've set our permissions. Then the next thing that we need to do is now inside of our home page, so let's return a scaffold. So in this scaffold is body, then we call column with children. So, and let's just give this format as well. And now the next thing we need to do is to so for now I'm going to run this app so now we can see what we are building. So, and I'm just going to give this an empty string for now, and let's run the app. So you can run and debug. This is not what I want to run it on. So I'm going to run it on this iOS device. So I'm going to select a device here. So iPhone 15 Pro Max, and then I run the project. So here's our app. So now let's start building. So the first thing that we need to do is, so let's have a test field widget. So this is our test field widget. So we can save, and then so you see the changes. So we have it at top there. So next thing is we have a button. Let's have a button, elevated button. Let's use the elevated button, and then we have the child to be a test widget, and we call it join call. So now save. So let's set our main as this assignment. So let's set it with sensor. So yeah, so this should be in the center, and let's pad this. So we can have padding of 15 pixels. So on all sides. So now in our test field, first of all, let's create inside of the states. This is the state. So let's have so we can have our final test editing controller. So this, and then we call it, so we can call it controller, or set it to be test editing controller. So, and then let's add it to the test field controller. So we say controller, and that's it. So also, so let's just decorate it a little and give it int test. So int test, and all we need is to enter call ID. So this is where we're going to get our call ID. So we can just add a constant to this, and then also a constant here. So now we have our screen. So let's just add a little space between the button and the test field. So we can have size box and set the height to be 10 pixels at on the height. So this is fine. So, and so now let's come back to our call page. So first of all, we need to take in final string, the call ID, and then also final string user ID. yeah. Um, so also we need to take in um, the username. You might decide to pass the username or okay, so let's just pass in the username also. So and then we have this. So in this call ID we can have so widgets or user ID and then the username also. So these are required. So also the chat ID too. So which is going to be widgets or chat ID, and that's it. So now we can add to test field. So just to take username also. So we can call this entire username, but username is what we need. So and then let's create another controller. So this is going to be name controller. So and then we assign it to the name controller. So that's it. So and also we can just add a size box here also. So I mean the essence, the reason why we are doing this is in a real application. If you are building for any social media app, of course you're going to have a screen of user. So let's say you're building a chat application. So and you are on the chat page, you're going to see the call button here, video call button here. So you can just click on the call button around this corner, and then this is going to take the user ID from that chat page, the authenticated user ID, and then the username. So that's how you get it. You get your user ID and username. But yeah, because this is just a simple screen, so this is just to demonstrate how we can build a call, video call and audio call in using ZEGOCLOUD. So that's the reason why we're just building this. So the next thing that we need to do is let's call this. So we need to navigate the push of contest, and this is what we need to navigate to this page. This is the page here. So now we've of course this page requires caller ID, user ID, and username. So we've passed the so for the username, so of course let's for the user ID, so we can just have final integer, final int call ID, user ID rather, user ID. We can just generate a random integer here, random dots next, and then we'll pass this, and let's import that's math. So sorry, yeah, sorry. So this is what we need to add. So here we have our user ID. So we are going to pass the user ID to this, so call it user ID. So to strings, and that's it. So I think that's all. So next thing that we need to do, let's just clear this, and next thing we need to do is to test our app right now. So now we can enter our username to be, let me see, I'm going to call my name Daniel, and then enter the ID, let's say 123, and then I'm going to join call. So here you can see, so it's asking for the permission and this also. So that's it. You can see this is working. So now for us to test on another device and see how we prove that this is really working well, So I'm just going to cut this call. You can just click here, and then this is going to cut the call. So, and I'm going to run this um, application on another device. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to open another simulator. So go to my files, open simulator, and then this. So here I have another simulator also, and I'm going to run this in another in a new terminal, or this terminal here. So I'm going to type Flutter run. So the device we are using, we want to run is the number one. So click one. This is going to run the app. So we are going to be having one running here and then the other one running here. So we should be able to test our implementation now. Okay, so here we have the app running on second device. So now for both of these apps to be on same call, we need to have same call ID. So but we can have different name because this is user A and this is user B. So and of course their ID is going to be different. So if you look at what we did here, the implementation that we did here, so you realize where I when we were about to navigate to this page, so the call page, so we generated a random user ID, so which is the user ID here. So anytime you click on the user ID, anytime we click on this button, it's going to generate a new user ID, and then it's going to assign it to this user ID, to the parameter. So the user ID will always be different from user A and then user B. So that's it. So and then also we can pass, of course we can use the same name username for both users, but it doesn't mean so. So now let's test our implementation here. So here we have Daniel, and then here we can have we can say, let's call this person Grace, and we need to join the same call ID. For us to be on the same call, we need to have the same ID of the call. So we can use 1 2 3, and then we join this call. So this is going to ask for a permission also, and then this is the call. So next thing we need to do here also, we join this too, and then you are going to see, and that's it. So I'm going to co-opt it. You can see the background so because we are on same call, so that's the reason why you can hear the background noise. So that's it. So that's how you implement video call. And okay, so let's demonstrate the voice call also. If we come to our code here, now you realize this is a config. So this is where you select between is it one-on-one call you want to use, or the group call, group video call, group voice call, group voice, I mean one-on-one video call and one-on-one voice call. So the one we used initially was video call, so let's use the voice call, so which is still the same process as to what we've done. So and okay, so I'm going to save this, and so let me just refresh. Of course it doesn't have any meaning, but because it's just a simple change that we made there. So and then also here in our other device, I'm going to also refresh, start auto reload the screen. So here we have two different screens. So I'm going to call, okay, this user is going to be Grace and this user is going to be Daniel. So and then the call ID, let me use 222. So and then also we use 222 here. So let's make the call from here. So this is Daniel, as you can see Daniel here. So and also let's join the call here. So and you see, so this you can see now the name changed here. So this is Grace. Grace is the one I tried hopping, and this is Daniel. So it was going to close this call. So and that's it. So that's video call, I mean that's audio call. for audio call, and the video call was the first one that we did. So, and that's it. If you are a new visitor on my channel, kindly please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and hit the bell icon to get a notification whenever I release a new video. This will really help me to show more, to make more videos in the future. And that's it for now. Have a nice day. Bye.